What's up, basement dwellers? Welcome to another edition of the Weekly Protocol. I'm your host, Chris, the Dace Man. Dace, joining me as always, Frank Ward.
Hello.
Cori.
Hello.
And this week, we're talking about seasonal depression, not like the other depression that we usually have on the show week in and week out. So, basically, it's the second show of January. Yeah, well, is it?
Yeah, no, I had to pause and think. Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's
Well,
the
no, we didn't even do one New Year's Day,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah.
It's our second episode of 2026.
New year, new us.
That was last week's episode. This time we're going to talk about all the bullshit that goes into seasonal depression because there's nothing to fucking do. And we're actually in an area where you can do stuff, so I can't imagine what like people in Greenland want to do, or Canada, especially Canada since they have 8 months of winter. I just don't get it. So that's our protocol for this week. But talking first is news when it comes around pop culture, geek, and video games. So the big pop culture news is Conan O'Brien has been selected to host the Oscars this year, which the Oscars are also moving to YouTube this year.
Oh, like YouTube only?
That's
or
weird.
Also? Or streaming?
Streaming
Is that
from
how low
YouTube.
the ratings have gotten?
Huh.
That's where they're doing now?
There's a, 1% chance I could actually watch the Oscars then. Because, half the time, one, I don't have a whole lot of interest. But two, it's because they also normally do it at the same time as, a football game.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, they love to do it on, Sunday nights during,
Oh, yeah. Some kind of
Yeah, it's like
sport.
the Super Bowl Sunday, and they're like, "Hey, why don't we have an award show now?" But if it just pops up on YouTube, I might be bored enough to be like, "Oh, okay, click and just put it on."
Yeah.
Kind of how I live half my life. That's why I don't watch anything important, because I just look on YouTube and I'll put that on.
Well, it marks Conan's return to the Oscars because I think it's been Jimmy Kimmel as of late.
Oh, but he's
Too
controversial.
No. I
Or
feel like
overrated.
Hollywood would immediately wanted to hire him.
Yeah.
He
that's
may
fair.
not want to do it just because, shit's exhausting after a while. Um,
That's all right. I'd take Conan over Kimmel.
yeah, I think this is like his 5th time hosting the Oscars for Conan. Conan had a couple back-to-back years, too.
I have no idea.
Is it like network TV, I guess, is just dying? Is that why we're moving to YouTube, or are the Oscars dying? The award shows died.
I think
they died,
streaming services are just actually making bids for any content they can get.
Yeah.
I mean, you deal with
Netflix
it with
is-
football and shit like that.
Netflix has been whoring themselves out to get more shit. Well, obviously they took wrestling and stuff and all that, but
A shit
and-
deal, if you ask me when it comes to wrestling.
And they've been grabbing some football games. They've had a couple more of those, and they're trying to stay relevant as they pump money into stupid shit or whatever their business model is.
Like, if you have a live show that... Because even... I know the Oscar numbers aren't great, but they're still higher demographics than, TV shows that would air at that time.
Yeah.
So, if it's... To your point, if it's not a football game and it's just regular Sunday night programming, the Oscars are going to outscore anything else.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
But
Maybe they're trying to get relevant with the youths.
it's probably that, because a lot of people have cut cable. So even if, I think the biggest concern is, I think it was on ABC last year. Hulu probably doesn't allow ABC to be viewed. If you don't have Hulu, you can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's that weird thing where, if Warner Brothers is producing it, all of a sudden now Hulu doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Because they're doing their own live channels to their own streaming platforms, and then they're not cooperating with each other. And YouTube is, I guess, net neutral in a way.
Yeah, I
'Cause
guess.
they're not owned by any studios.
Yeah. And they've built a platform and following that they can say, hey, put it here because people
Yeah.
watch us.
Mm-hmm.
But so the Oscars,
Yes.
is that for movies?
Yes.
Okay. So
Uh,
I lose track. There's the Grammys are for music. The Oscars are for movies or TV and movies. Isn't there one that's just TV or movie?
Emmys. Emmys are TV.
Emmy. Yeah, that's what I was trying to confuse.
Emmys are TV. Oscars are movies.
Okay, got it.
Critics' Choice Awards are them jerking themselves off, and harder because
Yeah.
And then there's a whole bunch. There's the Screen Actors Guild Awards,
Which is
Globe
also circle
Awards, and where they do kind of both through
Yeah.
the whole of them. Oscars are specifically movies. They haven't announced the Oscar nominees yet. That'll be announced January 22nd, which is next week.
Yep. So we
Because
won't.
it's the 15th today.
Yeah, which means we won't talk about it next week because it'll happen when this has already been aired and
Yeah.
recorded. So maybe we'll talk on it the week after.
Some of the predicted frontrunners for Best Picture that'll be nominated at least is Marty Supreme, which stars Timothy Chalamet.
I thought that was the guy's name.
I
I was going to be like, oh, he's an actor.
Sinners, which I didn't... I knew that. I know what that movie is, but
Is that the one?
felt like it's older than a year.
That's the one with the guy. And
They're
the
vampires,
people?
I think.
It's like a
Michael B.
vampire
Jordan.
musical.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking something different then.
I think it's Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I was wrong.
Hamnet, which is like, I think, based on Hamlet. Like it's Tropic Thunder. It's them trying to put on Hamlet, I think, or something like that. I don't know.
I think I've seen a trailer for it and didn't follow what.
I didn't pay attention enough to it to care. One Battle After Another, no clue what that is. And
Life.
Begonia, no clue what that is. One Battle After Another is a Paul Thomas Anderson film.
No, I liked Frank Sanser better.
What did you Life?
Yeah. Just,
Oh wait,
just life.
that's the Leonardo DiCaprio movie that came out over the summer, and Benedict Del Toro's in it. I'm sure you've seen commercials for it, or like it's.
There's a chance.
I think it just got to the digital release. But yeah, they seem to be like the ones that are kind of like front runners for what's going to be at the Oscars this year, and basically actors and actresses that are in it. Begonia is that one where they shave Emma Thompson, or not Emma Thompson, Emma.
They shave her?
Kermit the Frog.
Did you say shave?
Yeah, they shave her head.
You just said they shave Emma Thompson.
Emma
The
Kermit.
redheaded one.
Yeah,
The
Kermit.
yeah.
That's
no,
what I referred to her on the Dace Man show as.
It'll come to me in about an hour.
But
Emma Stone?
Emma Stone. That.
yeah,
one.
yeah,
There you
she's
go.
so
Good
fucking
job.
ugly.
Good job.
But yeah, because Jesse Plemons is potentially going to be nominated for Best Actor, and he's the one who. He's the Timu Matt Damon.
No, it's fine. It's just you know, like when you're deciding you're going to be an actor.
Yeah.
And you get a chance like to have a stage name.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm keeping mine.
but your name isn't Plebins.
You're not wrong.
That sounds like a gross vegetable you go get that like nobody's really heard of. Like, hey, when you're at the store, can you get some Plemons?
Get some
Because I want to make a
lemon pie.
stew.
Lemon meringue pie.
Timu
A
Lemon.
stew?
Yeah. A stew.
Everything about him is Timu. But yeah, that's technically
Casserole.
not technically, but that's kind of like what the predictions are for actors. Yeah, I don't think I've watched the Oscars. The only time I watched the Oscars was with Kimmel, and it was for the Kimmel Matt Damon bits, because of that weird feud they had. Well, not weird feud. Their planned feud they've had for 25 years of bumping them,
Yeah.
and those are always enjoyable to watch.
Just ongoing bits, but I couldn't tell you the last time I watched really any award. Probably like the Nick Choice Award shows was probably the last award show I watched, maybe.
MTV Music Video Awards a long time ago.
Is that still a thing?
It
don't
was,
even know.
I think.
Well, I know they just
I
killed
honestly don't even know
MTV
anymore.
music channels
Yeah.
December 31st.
Good.
And the 80s channel ended it. Their last music video was Radio Killed the Video Star.
What do they do now?
Video
'Cause
Killed the Radio Star.
Didn't they also cancel Ridiculousness?
Yeah.
So what the fuck are they showing now? Because that's all MTV
Love and
was.
Hip Hop.
Well, no, it's still new ridiculousness until I forget when, but they're just not making more.
Oh,
I
so
just
it's
want to
gonna be
go
old reruns.
on the record of saying the same company that owns MTV owns Comedy Central, and they had the option to go with ridiculousness or Tosh.0, and they went with ridiculousness.
They
That's
chose wrong.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well-
they fucking chose wrong horribly.
That was
Maybe
during cancel culture.
maybe,
probably.
No,
Maybe Rob-
Comedy Central was trying to pivot to all animation. That was when they had grabbed the Futurama rights. South Park was big. They had a couple. They had the Diggerman, which was the Andy Samberg cartoon.
Okay.
They were like, oh, we're pivoting to strictly cartoon, because I think Trevor Noah was on his way out as well. So okay, we're not going to have any live content as it is, and then didn't. And we got stuck with fucking a BMX guy trying to be a comedian. What the fuck is his name?
Rob Dyrdek.
Yeah,
So
I'm
annoying.
gonna call him Dietrich, but he's probably cheaper than Tosh.
Oh, 100%.
So maybe that was just it.
Well,
And he doesn't even film like. I'm saying as a
he
show.
had a better studio than Tosh.
Mega rich. Rob Dyrdek, he was like the show.
I didn't say he had more money. I said he's probably cheaper than Tosh. Like as a show, like
I don't know.
Tosh did a lot of bits and shit on his own, along with web like. But Ridiculousness is all.
The Web Redemption probably was hard, like, because basically Ridiculousness is America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah, with the really annoying laugh girl, whatever the fuck her bird name is.
Chanel West Coast.
Whatever.
Ugh.
And she does, like,
I've
a
never
dolphin
watched
laugh.
it. I know.
Is that a dolphin?
I know
dolphins
of the
sound
chick
like?
you're talking. I've never actually watched it because like anytime it comes on, I'll like even if I'm accidentally surfing through channels, no, like
Oh.
I try to
Good
speed
background
past it.
shit. If you turn and look, and because when they're showing the videos, that's really the only funny part.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just watch it on mute and just watch the videos, you're like, oh, that's cool. It's like
But they were
scrolling on
showing
your
the
phone.
same videos, and your presenter wise, the Daniel Tosh was the.
He's far.
sure.
Tosh is far superior, but I still don't know about
yeah,
the
for sure.
price. Just because Rob Dyrdek is such a big thing, especially with MTV culture.
Well, I think MTV was also pivoting to be more reality based, obviously,
Yeah.
because they're not doing music. But I do think because Daniel had signed a 5-year contract to continue it on, and then all of a sudden they went no, and it was because they were pivoting to animation, and then that just flopped.
I thought somebody was going to pick up Tosh when he left Comedy Central.
Well, they
Like,
still
what the fuck? Come
paid
on.
him the 5 year because I listened to his podcast,
Okay.
and it sounds like they still paid him the 5 years to just go away. Because now he's touring again, and it's been about 5 years since he left Comedy Central. But yeah, it's MTV. MTV's now part of that whole Paramount Skydance thing, and I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of channels going away because they were bought by a hedge fund. Like the person running it would rather want efficiency over. I don't want to say quality because it's not quality, but quantity. And it's obviously they're going to move everything pretty much to Paramount Plus. But yeah,
So I was doing research. I wasn't just blanking out here.
Oh.
Well, as the lady over here said, Rob Dyrdek is worth significantly more than Tosh, so he does
Which
have more
makes
money.
sense.
He's worth about 200 mil.
because he's got all the sports.
Yeah, he owns
Deals.
DC.
So I guess see, here's what I was trying to get to, but okay, so he was getting paid $32 million a year for ridiculousness. So then,
Guarantee you, Tosh
how
wasn't getting that.
much did Tosh
He had to be a
get
couple
paid
million.
for Tosh point? Oh, tell me, Google Overlord. $400,000 per episode. Oh no, that's
Per
that's how much
episode?
it costs to
make
it.
to make it.
He was only in front of a green screen, so realistically, he just needed that. To me, the expensive part of that show was flying out the web redemption person.
It's
Is
not
probably getting that person into
Yeah.
town because you're
Paying
grabbing.
them.
Yeah, you're grabbing them from wherever they are. The Rob's show, I don't think they did anything like that,
No.
did they? It was just we're going to show the
Special
clip,
guests, like celebrity guests. and-
Yeah. which they probably didn't pay because I don't think they pay
Probably
guests
not.
to late night shows and stuff like that.
Because you get free plugs. You get to talk about your shit that you're working
Yeah.
on.
Uh,
Did I tell you how much they paid him?
No, so it doesn't say how much Tosh got paid. And then on the flip side, I was like, well, how much did it cost to do an episode of Ridiculousness? Because that was the point I was really trying to make anyway.
Didn't tell you.
And we have $400,000 for Tosh
Mm-hmm.
per episode. Specific production costs aren't public.
So 400,000 for Tosh, and they only did maybe 10 episodes. So was that 4 million a season?
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume when they do cost per episode, they're putting what his pay is in there, or is that you would think that'd be excluded?
I think that would...
So like the production cost 4 million for a season, and then we pay him 4 million to
I
do
mean,
it. So it's
I-
8 million.
It probably just depends on how they report it. I would assume
Okay.
it'd be put together
That's what I would think.
if you're running like a
Yeah.
P&L
Yeah.
type
So
thing.
it's probably he made $1 million per season or whatever it is. Because I mean he's starting to tour now. He's starting to do stuff again, which makes you feel like he's got to start making money again.
Yeah, well, normally he says that, doesn't he? Like,
Oh yeah.
He's only out here because, like, the only reason he performed in Philly is because he had to catch a flight and he wanted to pay for it or something.
Yeah, he was going to Spain,
Yeah.
and the show in Spain didn't pay off, or didn't sell tickets, so he had to pick up a couple shows on his way out to Spain.
Yeah.
And that's how Philly got the show. I don't know. Paramount and the Viacom channels are going to see a huge downsizing, which is also weird because at the same time they're pushing efficiency. They went and signed South Park to that $1 billion deal or whatever. Like, basically, that's what held up season 27 was the negotiation tactics there of extending Matt and Trey.
Well, I thought they wanted to be done with South Park like a decade ago.
They were.
And, like, they're still just kind of doing it, but they're just adding stipulations of, like, we'll do it when we feel like it.
I feel like they threw a number out and went, "We'll do it for this," and they went, "Okay,"
And
and
they
now
went,
they're
oh, shit.
yeah.
You really? You weren't supposed to say yes?
Because right now that's the flag of Comedy Central. Maybe aside from the Daily Show, and that's only probably one night a week that
Who's
people
supposed to
care
do
about.
that now?
It rotates.
Oh, they're still
So-
rotating?
There's a couple.
John does it every Monday. So that's set in
I
stone.
knew that.
And then at the end of that episode, he'll be like, "Oh, here's your host for the week."
Oh.
So there's certain weeks that are good, and there's certain. Well, actually, they're all not bad. The people they keep rotating you through, but I can see why they don't have the confidence that they would just run with them permanently.
I gotcha. I catch the John segments on the YouTube and
Yeah, it's
call it
pretty
a
much
day.
all. Sometimes I'll catch Ronnie, but Ronnie he plays better as a correspondent because he's the angry guy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're supposed to be the straight man and you're also got to be your shtick is the angry guy, it's very hard to
Do both.
do that as you're hosting the show.
Yeah, you can't just be Lewis Black.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. He still has segments on there too, which is mind blowing to me. But it's kind of like the Colbert character. They had to fully commit to the Colbert Report of like, okay, he's just going to be his character,
Yeah.
and that's basically what all the correspondents are. They're just assholes. They're supposed to be assholes.
Yeah.
But that's kind of it for news. And, it's the beginning of the year. It's kind of slow. We talked about games that are coming this year, along with the movies that are on the horizon. We talked a lot about Avengers Doomsday. I'm sure we'll talk more about that in the future. The big things that were kind of popping around is the stupid engagement between Taylor and Travis.
Oh,
That like it's going to really impact how
global warming or
wedding prices. So like what they do for their wedding
for other celebs getting married, like they set the tone
and for just
for people.
people. Because
I'm not.
not us. This is the wrong demographic
said
to
people.
care. But I mean, people who actually put money into the weddings.
Yeah.
This is going to kind of redefine that industry of like whatever they do could be the next standard, and then that standard's going to be hard to like.
They're gonna set the tone for weddings on Mars or something.
School diplomas will be cheaper.
Okay.
But that's one of the big conversations going around.
Do you think she plays at her own wedding? Like, do you get a performer? Does she sing?
I doubt she sings.
It's so weird when people do that though. They'll like sing at their own weddings.
Do they?
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know. I have a thing like anytime I see a girl's dating profile where it says like I'm a singer, I immediately swipe left. Like I don't want
Why?
that in mind. Like just half the time, one you can't sing and nobody's been nice or brave enough to tell you, and like I don't want to be that guy because it's really gonna hurt the relationship. And two, because also it's just annoying.
I relish in that.
Well,
Shut the fuck up! You
All
can't sing.
So next time I see it, I'll swipe right. I'd be like, oh, that's great. Come over here and meet Dace.
I was like, what? Did somebody hit a cat?
And then-
like, I don't let animals in this house.
And then she'll start singing about something dumb, and you tell her how bad it is.
And then your girlfriend's gonna be like, I don't like him. You can't hang out with him. Meh.
So like there might be some that can. I'm just going with the majority that I've heard.
Your friend's an asshole. He's
Like
mean to me.
sometimes they put sound clips in there, and you can listen. You're like, oh my god, that's terrible.
You can
You're
put
just
sound
gonna let
clips
him
in the
talk to me
dating
like that? That'll be what
On
it
Hinge
is.
you can, and some of the other ones.
When did
But
that
Hinge you
start?
can.
Oh,
I
the
don't know.
voice messages or
Yeah.
something?
Well, you can do voice prompts even. You can just.
That's,
What?
that's
It's a
weird.
thing. Yeah. I don't know when. It's
God,
been
I
there
could
for
have
a while.
used that in 2016. Had I heard that voice, I would have been like, nope. And I didn't even meet her on that. But still, had I heard the voice before I met the person, it would have been a deal breaker. But speaking of music, and you should know this
Segued
one,
like a champion.
Bob Weir, founding member of the Grateful Dead, had passed away at 78.
Well, I mean, at first I didn't know who he was. I saw that he died, and I had to find out who the fuck he was to know if I cared. I'm not a big Deadhead. I mean, yeah, I'm not a big Deadhead. It's one of those.
Just assumed he didn't want to play anymore since Pierre was gone.
He just checked out. He's like, I'm done.
I'm over
Yeah,
it.
my biggest fan is gone. Jerry's been dead for 40 decades, so fuck it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Other news was just basically people. Well, you guys don't watch Stranger Things?
Not
I
yet.
did watch the whole thing in the month of December all the way.
Oh, I still have to watch
Finish the whole
the
thing.
finale. I haven't. Like, I meant to, but it's like 17 million hours, and I have this problem.
It is a 2-hour finale.
So I think I might have said this
was
before,
good.
but my
I liked
problem is, and the reason why I watch like YouTube shit is because in my ADHD head, I'm like, do I want to commit to 2 to 3 hours of watching this thing? I don't know. I might want to get up and poop or something. And I know you can pause, let it, but it's just like, do I want to commit to this? So I go, let me just watch this 15-minute YouTube thing,
What do you watch YouTube on?
and then I on my TV.
Okay.
And then after that's over, I reassess and sit there for 3 hours, realizing I didn't do anything, and went, wow, I could have spent this watching something worth my time and energy.
And you said you liked the finale?
Yeah, I liked it. See, I started Stranger Things 2025,
You did it right.
and watched the whole thing through. So I'm gonna have a different outlook on it. I think than a lot
You
of
did it
people.
right.
Yeah. But
The problem I had was I was detached. So like the length between season 4 and 5, and even 3 and 4, I just kept losing interest, and I kept filling the void with more shows to the point where like I kept forgetting things about Stranger Things, which is I think works in their favor, because the more I went back and looked at things for Stranger Things, how much shit they just stopped doing.
yeah, they did stop stuff and segue into different things. And,
Characters that just
Yeah.
were important to one season just gone, and not even mentioned
But you don't
whatsoever.
and then other characters becoming super important at other seasons.
Yeah.
But you don't really notice when it's years in between filming of like, oh,
It took me until after it was over, or probably like the final couple minutes of the last episode, Dusty's girlfriend, the Susie girl, where they had that obnoxious season 4 scene where they're singing the never-ending story,
Yeah.
and that was
That was
crucial
cute.
to the goddamn plot. And then we never hear from Susie again in season 5.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering, like, where is Susie? Like,
Didn't-
when is she gonna pop up? When's she gonna pop up?
Didn't
Like,
make a passing comment of like, oh, Dustin
broke
just,
up,
or
or-
like he cut everybody out because he was going through that emo phase
Yeah.
or whatever. Didn't say any. Didn't mention her,
his emo face.
but it was just like to the point of like gone, no conversations about it whatsoever, and he starts hitting on another girl and like the ending of it. The ending of it, the 2-hour
That was the girl
episode.
he had a crush on since the beginning.
No, I get that, but like.
so like writing it through, they're like, oh, we're gonna tie this in, and somebody's like,
the
he's got a
cool girl.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
and they went, oh yeah, watch this.
Pretty much.
Thanos snapped her. She never existed.
The
I
one,
really liked him.
and I may not just you might remember this because you said you watched it as together. The long hair dude who was friends with not Steve, the ugly looking
Friends with
guy,
Jonathan?
the ugly
Oh,
guy.
the-
That's
Ugly
Nancy.
Steve.
Yeah, ugly Steve.
Ugly
that got
Steve.
Nancy for most of the
Yeah,
series.
Jonathan,
'Cause,
the
like,
weirdo.
They vaguely looked like similar enough that it's seriously
Yeah,
like.
these are some
No,
ugly
I don't think
fucking
look
like they went
anything
through a.
alike. Are you serious, Steve and Jonathan?
When they did casting, they
I'm
picked some of the ugliest fucking people I've ever seen.
Yeah, them kids
None of them
were
are like,
weird
oh my
looking.
god, that's amazing. They all grew up awkward. But the long hair dude that was like with him on the
pizza place guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
did he have closure? Because again, he's just another one that I vaguely remember him in the season.
I don't remember
And
him,
gone.
an end to his story either.
Yeah, Max's mom, gone. She's actually doing interviews now, pissing and moaning. They're like, hey, if you would have just brought me back for like a singular scene, I could have paid for my cancer treatments. It's ridiculous. Like, people are saying it's such a well-written finale, and it's like, but if you look at it, this series wasn't written well at all.
I was gonna say I wouldn't consider the entire thing well written. It was entertaining, and I really liked it. But to say it's well written, I don't know. It's a little bit.
They got away with
It
their
was good, though. It
nostalgia.
was fucking good. I liked it.
Well, with their nostalgia and their references, and like, if you only cared about the main cast, which is fine, like it's good for you.
Yeah.
But there was so many things they did that they just went, I'm not doing it anymore, and they let it quietly die, and not many people put up a fight of like, what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
I don't know. I also thought the finale, I was done an hour in. So
Really?
after they get to the peak climax of why I was watching, yeah, I was done.
I feel like the first hour went by pretty quick because when I was like, oh, it's gonna be over 2 hours long. It's gonna be long. But that first hour, I feel like flew, and then
Which would have been a
The second hour
satisfying
kind
bookend
of.
for me. The hour of like just teenage bopper coming of age,
yeah.
I didn't care.
The last 45 minutes, I feel like, was everybody's little closing.
Yeah.
And it was, like, long.
But even in that closing, they went and fucking dropped characters that were in the
Yeah.
first act. Like, what's her face had a girlfriend. Where the fuck was she in that last 45 minutes?
Oh, the girl. Oh, wait, the one that looked like.
Like, the entire season, it was so fucking important that, like, oh, I can't ruin this. To get to the last 45 minutes of, like, she's nowhere to be found.
You're talking about the one that looked like Molly Ringwald?
Yeah, the nurse.
Yeah. They, I thought that they were together.
She wasn't on that rooftop.
Oh, no, because it was just the original people, and I don't know why she was
Not
on
even
there.
original.
Because
Yeah, she's not an original
she
person.
wasn't one of the original people, so she's the only extra person up there
Mm-hmm.
that shouldn't have been up there.
It was
And
very.
she became significant, and because that was like Steve's friend.
Yeah. Well, one of the many love interests that rejected him.
And didn't they start working together before they graduated? So she was still, like, went to high school with them. So she kind of, like, just snuck in underneath, but she could have been.
Yeah.
They could have dumped her off.
Look, Hopper and Murray lived. Spoiler alert.
Oh my God.
That's all I cared about.
Yeah.
That would have been me. Like, it would have been much more rage-filled right now if I was talking about the finale. I had Murray first,
I
and then
loved
Hopper
him.
died.
He was one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
He was the best.
But I don't... Of finale... Okay, so I think what the common saying is that no one can ever end a show perfectly. Like, it just doesn't happen because you invest so much into it, and you expect a certain thing, and it never hits that. It wasn't the worst finale I've seen. It wasn't the greatest for people to go fucking nuts about, in my opinion.
Yeah, there was a lot of, like, hate shit, too.
Normally, from my limited view, I haven't seen this, but, like, that saying that nobody can end it, like, if they end when they're planned and already written to end, normally they're pretty good. It's the shows that got drug out farther than they meant to or whatever, and then they're like, oh yeah, you're canceled, wrap it up.
Yeah.
Those are the endings that normally suck. Like, look at Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
That ending was actually a pretty good ending because, like, they had it planned out. This is the end of this fucking show. They didn't all of a sudden sign Bryan Cranston on for another 5 years to pump more episodes out and then go, oh fuck, what do we do?
Yeah.
Like, those ones are the ones that normally wrap well. It's the ones that...
Ted Lasso runs that risk. I think they put a nice bow on that story, ending it with season 3, and then Apple went, we want a season 4. So where the fuck do you go? It's not going to be Ted Lasso, because that story's done.
Yeah.
Scrubs did it, even though I'm excited for season 10 coming back. Season 8 was a perfect ending to JD's story, just for them to go, the ratings were so good, can you do a 9th season? And all the other actors, all the main actors had just moved on. So then you got something that wasn't Scrubs, and that's why people shit on it.
Yep.
I don't know. It just Lost is another one that people shit on, build it up. Even though they kept telling you it wasn't religion the whole time, it ended with religion. And even like the 6 or 7 seasons, I don't remember how long it ran, could have not been religion, but because you ended on religion, people went, we called it. Even if that wasn't the intentional plan. But, hey, Stranger Things is over. There's supposed to be a new series based on, like, the rumor going around, or the Duffer Brothers said in an interview, The Rock.
Yeah.
Is supposed to be a source of, like, another somewhat... It's a spin-off. It's in the universe of it, but it's not going to have any of the characters. They want to do another story about the Rock.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not.
Until the ratings suck and they go, fuck.
All of a sudden, Hopper's back.
Millie Bobby Brown, what are you doing for an episode? Can you stop by the studio?
Cameo?
Well, that was the big thing on the finale, too, is her fate.
Oh, she did? Don't tell me. Is she dead? Don't tell me.
I can't tell you because it's
You don't
ambiguous.
Just in case she needs to come back for more money, too.
But, huge but, I kind of called it because it ended with D&D.
Yeah, but that's not...
It ended with D&D.
It didn't end up...
It ended with Mike doing a DM session, telling them what he thought everything was going to happen for everybody going forward. So, I had it. Maybe like 10%, but I had it.
It still counts, yeah.
It still counts.
Credit.
It still counts. But yeah, no, like, you're going to actually watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you could have told me we were going to talk about it, I could have watched it.
Expect me. Well, that's nothing else. Everything.
How would I know we were going to get a Stranger
Everything
Things from the Oscars?
Because also David Harbour pulled out of an upcoming film with Pedro Pascal because he's taking a break because of the Stranger Things press junket he was on. He's like, I need a break, which I'm guessing is it's a break so he doesn't have to jump from that movie and then right into Doomsday press because he's gonna be in Doomsday as Alexei.
Yeah, so he needs a break somewhere.
Yeah, like I need to take some time. But that's going to do it for us on the news segment of this part of the show. When we come back, we're talking seasonal depression, how to battle it, and if we've just curled up in a ball and given up. Check you out on the other side with our protocol.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. There's no crying in baseball!
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Why so serious?
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I love you.
No.
Here's Johnny!
Join Trisha Bell every other Friday as she discusses movies on Four Real Combos.
Are you a fan of the Philadelphia Phillies? Want to hear local takes from fellow fans?
Never a doubt, baby. Never a doubt. I knew they were going to be where they're at right now. I knew they're coming in. I'm pretty sure we did talk about how they were taking over the Braves this year.
Well, check out the Jersey Fanatics.
Yeah, if you're sort of fit, go into the center field and just talk to the security guard and see if he can pull you down.
Tyler, Eric, and the Dace Man break down all things Philadelphia Phillies from a South Jersey perspective.
I have a whole theory. I know I told you guys, but I think for every pitch tomorrow, we should just boo them. Every single pitch.
Available wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Are you feeling overwhelmed? Tired of the same old routine, cleanup, laundry, day after day? Have no time for yourself? Okay. Who wants to hear all that? Come with me. After you become a parent, it's hard to get back in the gym and get yourself into a routine that works not just for you, but for your spouse and for your kids. It's tough, I know. But you know what? It's not that hard when you got somebody like me that is there to help you out, to get you that routine that you need, work with you every single day, and get you back that body that you want. So quit complaining. Stop going on about your mom pouch and your dad bod. Get into the DMs, and let's get started together. I'm here for you.
Start your fitness journey today at kavavitality.com. After years of hosting multiple podcasts and talking to others, every other Friday the Dace Man does his own podcast and unlocks his own mind with a Dace-tacular mind. Tune in every other Friday as he discusses whatever topic he wants to talk about. Welcome back to this week's protocol, and we're talking seasonal depression. Is it just continuation of the depression we suffer through all fucking year? Or is it like because winter sucks? Probably winter sucks, and there's less distractions you can do to take your mind off your normal depression. First and foremost, how you guys doing?
Hey, why'd you look at me? You said you guys, but you were staring deep into my
I mean,
sock.
we have a TikTok, and you can see the clip from our New Year's episode. So you do need to be asked every week how you're doing.
I'm here. I'm alive. I'm good.
Okay.
Start checking like my wrist and stuff.
No, well, no, I don't. Now you're gonna make me seem like a bad guy. You're here. You're fine.
Well, generally speaking,
You made it.
it's fine. But that's my secret, Cap.
Okay.
I'm always depressed.
Right?
So
You, quiet McGee over there.
Oh, I know. I'm hanging. I'm okay.
It'd be a hell of an out for you to blame your lateness on.
I'm hanging. That's a choice words.
That's true. Yeah. We should probably watch the innuendo on this episode. But seasonal depression is definitely a real thing, no matter what any boomer will tell you. Anyway, it's basically the sun fucking isn't there anymore.
It's so dark.
It's so dark.
Lack
you
of
can't
vitamin D.
do anything.
You go outside, it's miserable.
Or it's not, and then your sinuses are like, no.
Or worse, it's that fake miserable. Like today was kind of that way, where like if you were standing out and just looked out a window, you're like, oh my god, it looks so nice. Like I want to go be outside.
And then boom, snow.
And then you walk outside, and Frosty's hand slaps you in the face.
Yeah, with 40-mile-an-hour cold wind.
I was laying in bed watching, I think, Avengers on TNT or something. I'm looking out the window. It's sunny. It's beautiful. There's like a light breeze. And then all of a sudden, this fucking snowstorm moved in there. I was like, and I walked to go get Wade in the back room. It wasn't snowing in the backyard. Snowing in the front yard, though. But seasonal depression is fucking awful. And for me, at least, when it comes to seasonal depression, it's because I can't, there's no activities. And I know people are like, oh, football and stuff like that. But, you know, bleh. I don't go to football. Even if I was a football fan.
I'm not a fan. Like, I'm a fan of I'm a big fan of football. But, like, going to a game is a bit much for me. Like,
there's something about...
It's too cold.
Well, there's something about baseball. Even, like,
crowded.
when I wasn't a hardcore baseball fan, I always enjoyed going to the ballpark.
yeah.
And it was a relatively cheap outing.
That's the big part. Yeah, it was $200 some when I went to the one Vikings-Eagles game. And that was for way up their seats and, like... Yeah, and then the getting in and out of the aisle, they go to, like, Citizens Bank Park is not, well, especially because we normally just stay down in the standing room.
Yeah.
But, like, that makes it more because you have freedom. You can get in and out of the places.
You can wander, stop, and there's so much standing room in the ballpark that you can just stop off anywhere and just, I'm going to chill and watch an inning here, and then I'm going to make my way down to get a cheesesteak or something.
Yeah.
But I guess the access to be able to do that from, late March now, but April to September is nice. Because it's like, the problem I have is weekends. I try to keep busy, but to keep busy in the winter is much more expensive.
Well, yeah, 'cause you got
limited.
to find indoor things, and most indoor things you got to pay to do the indoor thing at the place you're doing indoor things.
Or they're packed.
Because everybody wants to do indoor things.
Yes. And I know, like, again, football's a big thing. I've watched several people. Sundays are gone from when it starts to when it ends. And then as it gets closer to the ending, the whole weekend's gone because now the NFL takes the whole weekend.
Yep.
So I get that, like, okay, that's their way of defeating seasonal depression. You fucking boomers.
Kind of. Unless you're a Vikings fan like me, then it's just hammers on it, and it's like, oh yeah, even the thing I like to watch, we suck.
But is there anything, and this is just me cheating so I can do something over the course of the next 2 months, is there anything you guys do to combat the like, how do you guys not go insane?
Drink heavily. Well, I mean, I have a dog that makes me do things even though I don't want to do things, which was kind of part of reason why I got a dog. So, like, I still take her for walks and get out and be active and stuff, and I'm sure that helps.
Sure.
Yeah.
Probably somewhere in the mental game.
Especially with the sunshine.
Yeah, even if it's a lie of sunshine, but no, just getting out and being active, like, that does help a little bit. And it's a distraction to keep me from being miserable because I just got to care about what the stupid furball thing needs. I'm sure you kind of get that with kids a little bit too.
Oh, the worst thing about kids now is he is regurgitating back to me the I'm bored.
Oh, yeah.
So now it's a battle of who's more bored and what we're going to do and not having ideas.
Chores.
Well, just nothing's brought to the table. So today, for example, typically Sundays, it's me and Wade. That's it. And then I try to do something with him. And when he woke up this morning, he's like, I play games. I was like, I don't want to fucking sit around and play video games all day. I want to go out and do something. Okay. Bouncy park. I'm like, I'll die. So, like, our interests are, like, not aligned.
Yeah.
But also, it's just hard because I did end up taking them out a couple weekends ago to the ice rink. And it was, like, so we were heading to Dave & Buster's, and then I was told that we didn't have the cards. And I went, well, I'm not buying new cards.
Right, because all your tickets are already on the other cards.
Yeah. So I'm on 42, and I just went into the city. And I'm like, the fuck is there to do in the city? And that's when we ended up at the ice skating rink.
Well, I'm sure there's protests and stuff you could join too now.
Not then. She was still alive then.
Oh.
But this was more of like like there's nothing to do over there. Because even as you come across the bridge from Jersey into Philly, you see all the stadiums.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that the holidays are over, there's not much going on.
Yeah.
And there's nothing in them.
And I went, what's going on over at like the Wells Fargo? It's Disney on Ice. We had already done that in November in Atlantic City. Everything that I would give the city the benefit to single and younger people that there are things to do in the nightlife in Philadelphia if you live there.
Drink heavily.
But not for kids.
Oh. Drink heavily.
Well, no, you still can. Like, they offered that at the ice rink.
Oh, yeah,
So,
for the kids?
I mean, if you're not looking.
Yeah.
But it was more of like, I think I'd still have the problem if I didn't have kids of what to do.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, I run into that problem without kids. And without actually drinking heavily every night because I'm too old to do that.
So what do you do to bide your time on the...
To try to stay sane, I'll do my walks on my lunch break at work if it's sunny, but then sometimes that's like, because it's fucking cold. But even if I go outside for 5 minutes and freeze and then just go back in, but then like at home, I'll go in the greenhouse. Now it's not an all year round greenhouse, so it would be a lot warmer if it was. But if it's like sunny outside, I can at least hide in there. You're not in the wind, and it is warmer, so I'll go stand there and partake my marijuana, and just I don't know, I'm just outside. And then
the short answer is drugs.
None of you guys are helpful.
The short answer is drugs.
None of you guys are helpful. I'm
you
not
need
getting
a vice.
drunk.
You need a vice.
But no, just being out, like, even if I'm just standing out there, if I go scroll my phone outside rather than inside, even if it's something mindless like that, like going and standing in that is nice, or,
Like, can I offer
walking the dog.
you binge eating?
No, I've been there. Not going down that path again.
All right.
But like, it kind of works hand in hand with what we're doing now with the recording. If you ask me in August when we're filming,
it gets tough.
It's tough, and that's for all of us. I know I'm probably on the busier end because I also do the sports with the kids and all that stuff, and have to like intertwine their calendar into mine. But we're doing things. We have sports we play during the summer. You go to the beach a lot.
You know me in the summer. You're not catching me at 2:00 in the afternoon on a Saturday in the summer.
Yeah.
Down the shore.
So and you can plan more. There's food truck festival. Like the townships actually do more during the spring, summer, and fall months.
Camping.
Yeah, there's camping. There's the food truck festivals. There's music festivals. There's craft festivals. They ain't dick in fucking January.
Walks, go hiking.
That's probably why there's more fucking protests in January, because
What
they're
else you
fucking
doing?
bored.
What did you do? Let's go. But it's so cold to protest.
Idle hands.
But yeah, you
Well,
need
getting paid.
You need indoor hobbies like a
You're
podcast
getting paid to protest. It makes it more incentive.
or puzzles.
I did start a puzzle. I did start a puzzle. Problem with the puzzle is he wants to help, and he's not helpful. I'm gonna mash this in the spot if it doesn't exist, or the pieces go
I was
disappear.
gonna say you're afraid he walks away with a piece and then gotta hunt that down later.
Because we started one today. That's what we ended up landing on. He's like, "Oh, let's do a puzzle." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
I have one. I bought these. You know that I bought them. Let's go do it. And 5 minutes in, he lost interest and was like, "I'm gonna throw the box around and do all kinds of shit that's distracting, and you can't focus anyway." It's just hard. Like there's just any given weekend, even during the summer. I'm not a big beach person,
Same.
but I could go down there.
Yeah.
If I wake up early enough.
Not same.
What do you do in the winter to that's equivalent?
Go to the beach.
You
There's nobody
can.
there.
Oh, we did. It's awful.
I love being down the shore off season.
No, it's awful. The
Down there.
wind
With
is
kids, you
fucking
can't.
terrible. Well, no, just even as an adult, it's terrible.
Now, if you go with somebody that you have fun being with, especially like a significant other, you go down there and it's off season and you have there's no one around, so it's not
That's what I'm saying. Go
crowded.
to
You
the
can
beach.
get food. The ocean's right there. You kind of just hang out in the room. It's
you
change
look
of
at it.
scenery.
We
It's
went-
Nice.
we
It's
went
cheap
down
as
in-
fuck to stay down there. No one can bother you. It's
That's
nice.
true. Because I did look up rooms for because I do plan on going to see Doomsday and IMAX at Tropicana. It was $89 for the night, whereas
gotta look at, what you're
that
working
room
with.
is $300 during the
Order
summer.
some banging food.
But the
and
food thing is rough.
Well, you
It's
gotta
fucking.
know
I
where
went to the
get.
burger joint there, and
What shore?
it's Tropic AC.
Oh,
we were down there for the Disney on Ice, so we went down early just to
Hang out.
they got that mall thing there in the Tropicana.
Promenade.
So we went to the burger place, and I was like, we did barely none of us can eat a lot, and it was like $100 bill,
Yeah.
and it was like fuck. And then I'm not parking for paying for two garages, so we parked at the convention center and then walked down. That wind is fucking brutal in fucking. Well, at least Atlantic City. I can't speak to the other beaches, but I assume it's the same. It's the wind coming off the ocean.
Yeah.
But it's just so hard to just get in the car and go somewhere, because that's what happened with the ice rink thing, where I was like, get in the car, we're going out. I've been trapped in here at the house for 5 days working. They were on winter break. I was like, we just need to get out of the house. I didn't know where to go. That's how we ended up
driving around aimlessly.
Yeah, and that's how we ended up at the ice rink. And it wasn't even it's not what I wanted to do. Would have ever pitched of let's go ice skating. I don't know, just hard.
It is hard, and again, like you said, everything costs money. Because I've had that thought too of I could go do something, but I don't spending money is not a good idea right now. So what do I do? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get into I've slowly started just doing things around the house too to just distract me from.
I push into our
Just
hobbies.
thinking too, yeah.
Like
indoor projects.
The BPP stuff is I'm trying to ramp up to keep myself busy. I'm streaming 4 nights a week. I'm not a big video game person, so now it kind of feels like work. But it's something to do. But I still don't do that until the night. So there's the entire day before you get there. Soccer is something I want to keep myself going. I know you don't like it, but look at this specific month. We
don't have soccer.
2 weeks off. We had a game, and we have another 2 fucking weeks off. And it's it's again sitting idle with nothing to do.
Yeah, I kind of get that way because I'm also in a bowling league. But like I said, the bowling schedule is weird. We play every week this month, but then go into February and March it's every other.
Yeah.
And same like November, December was every other, plus the holidays mucked that up. But like, yeah, you get to a point of like, well, at least I had a thing to do, but the schedule's weird, so I don't have this thing
Yeah,
to do.
it was something to look forward to. Even if you didn't like doing it, it was
the
an
end-
out. We talked about doing trivia at the bars and stuff like that, which is fun, but again,
It
it can
cost-
get expensive.
Can cost monies.
Because they all start at like 7, so you're probably eating dinner there, and then you're gonna stay through the whole thing, and you're gonna stay hydrated. I don't know. Any final other tips or anything about seasonal depression?
Probably a vitamin D supplement would be a good idea.
I should do
for the
that.
lacking of that. I mean, I have one. I don't know if it's working or doing anything. I don't know if I don't even know if they actually work. But my doctor told me, because we live in New Jersey, like, to do that, your vitamin D is low. Like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was like September. I was like, yeah, I haven't been outside in a while.
That was the only blemish on my medical record when I was going through all the stuff. It was like, your vitamin D is low.
I think they just tell that to everybody now. I don't think they have a clue. But allegedly it might help, or it might not. But at the very least, it won't hurt unless you take like a lot. I don't know if you can OD on D. But
I think just pee it out, eh?
no, because that one's
You can
fat
get
soluble.
sick. You can get sick from too much
So
vitamins.
you can overdo the D, but I think you have to do a lot of D.
I started magnesium.
Oh,
Yeah.
How's that
what does that
working?
do?
Well, I started
The supplement
bitching.
shit.
Well, I was
Pooping?
bitching because of my cramping.
Makes you poop?
Cramp,
Oh.
like my leg cramping.
Oh, I
Help you
thought.
sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that's more sodium potassium. Not
I have no
magnesium.
idea.
Magnesium
My
will help you poop.
my doctor
You
gave it
keep
to
talking
me.
about pooping. He's talking about cramping.
I know. And it helps with cramps, depression.
I think you're just naming things.
fatigue. No,
It helps with that. It's a miracle cure. You take
check me.
you take this, and it'll do everything.
Basically, as
That's weed.
you saw, I ran that one day.
Allegedly.
Well, I did.
There was just a blue circle around a park.
No,
You
it's
could have
true.
you could have tied it to a kid.
No, well, they were in school.
I don't know. You could take them out of school.
All the kids were. I'm not.
I don't know.
fucking-
Or if you would.
You think
take
I would
the kid.
actually have better time on my run
look at the
because I'd have to
times.
chase them.
You get more exercise.
But my legs didn't recover. Like,
Oh.
because I told you I was going to run again before soccer,
Yeah.
and then I was watching our soccer poll of like, are we going to have enough for a team? And if I run again before the game, am I going to be able to play the game? And I was bitching about that, and that's when my herbal doctor came in and had pills laid out on the bed of like, you should take this, this, and this, and you're cramping and you'll regenerate faster.
It will do everything. How come there's things where AI doesn't decide to jump in? Like, I just Googled what does magnesium do for the body, and assumed I could just get the AI over.
Yeah, Google does all. I fucking hate that.
Like, no AI on this one.
Yeah, I hate when Google does that.
But then half the time it does come up, and you're like, fuck off.
Yeah, I
didn't
don't
want you right
need
now.
you, and you're not even talking about the
benefits.
thing I'm talking about.
I was looking for a specific fucking thing. Get out of the way. But muscle activity, energy production, blood sugar regulation, nerve transmission, and bone health.
I think she gave it to me for the muscle thing.
But
'Cause,
also,
like, my legs just, they weren't cramping, but they were sore to the point where, like, if I run again, I'm not going to be able to walk. Because I was hurting Wednesday night when we were playing soccer. On top, and I attributed it to the fact that I was running on asphalt.
you should just eat more beans. Beans are high in magnesium. Or lentils.
I don't eat.
Peas?
I do like wedding soup.
You like meat, poultry, and fish, milk, dairy, soy food, peanuts, just food.
It does sound like. Well,
I was just curious
that's
on what-
everything, right? Just
Well, yeah. Well, I was curious on what, like, if there's, because like vitamin D is not really in a lot of foods. Like, I think eggs and a couple other things. Fortified milk.
yeah,
But,
which
like,
shocked me because if it's in eggs, I eat a shit ton of eggs.
Yeah.
But go on.
Well, that's why I'm not a doctor, but I'm gonna act like I'm a doctor. I don't think they really know the vitamin D levels right now. Because so when they told me my vitamin D, this was like 5 years ago because I don't go to the doctor. But they told me that, and I Googled it. I'm like, well, what's an average range for that? And at that time, Google's like, we don't really know because we've just started
Caring.
Yeah. Like, so we're not 100% positive, but we think that the threshold is here.
See, I'm supposed to
So-
take vitamin D, and then it was suggested to me to start taking the magnesium.
But chia seeds.
Um,
And almonds. You eat almonds.
I do,
And I don't know why I'm saying it that way.
but I do.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but not enough. It
and
sounds like you
30
just got to constantly be fucking eating this shit.
Well, in 30 grams of almond, there's 80 milligrams of magnesium. I don't know how much. I'm not going to keep going into this.
Though I don't buy them as much more because they're fucking expensive. Like, if you talk about expensive nut.
Yeah, so I occasionally have been buying like a bag of like mixed nuts or almonds or just whatever. But you're right, it's like $8 a bag, and it's like, well, now I feel like if I take any more than a handful, it's like that was a half a meal. Like,
Go to the baking aisle. It's a hack. They're not like cheap, but it's cheaper if you go to like the baking aisle and you buy nuts from right there. Like it'll be bags to cook with.
Which
But
makes
they're-
sense.
But they're roasted and everything like that.
We'll see. I'm gonna just go to
I think
Aldi's
those are
and
raw.
check Aldi out more.
I still haven't been in there yet.
Oh, it's nice.
Okay.
I mean, it's an Aldi's. I don't know if you've. been
I have
in one,
I have a
but
list of groceries I've get, so maybe
the
I'll
only
go there.
the warning I'm gonna give you is they don't have self checkout at that one. I don't know why the fuck you put a brand new store in and don't have a self checkout, but they don't have a self checkout.
Especially in Deptford.
Yeah. So just that heads up, because it got me. I'm walking up there and I'm looking. I'm like,
I get a place that maybe you want to police what's going out the door.
right. But no, there's no. At least I couldn't see. I didn't see one.
That's across from the mall where they have like high-end clothing.
So there's also maybe a chance I'm just blind and didn't see it, but I just saw the one lane because they had one cashier there, and that was it.
Okay. Any final thoughts on seasonal depression before we bring this episode to the close?
Get outside.
If you need to,
Get
talk to a
exercise.
therapist if you can afford one and stuff too. I would recommend that. I'm not going to do it, but I'd tell people to do it.
Engage with people
Yeah.
if you can.
Socialize.
That's more. Socialize.
Do a project inside. Paint.
Get out if you
draw,
can. It's still good to
make
get out and
something.
lick grass or touch grass or whatever the kids say.
Yeah.
But it's still good to get outside, even if it's for a little bit, just to get some fresh, freezing air on your body.
If you don't use it, you lose it. If you touch it too much, you'll go blind.
What?
What?
Yeah, that's going to do it for us this week on the protocol. Frank, what do you got going on?
Well, right now we've been playing some Pal World on Mondays and other days.
It will not be on Friday again.
Oh. Well, that's shut down real quick. But Monday, Pal World. So,
Don't level up to fucking 40.
So at least for now, until we decide on a different game or change games. But again, multiplayer Monday.
I like to do multiplayer Friday. So if you pick a game, I'll play Friday.
Okay.
Put your indecisive ass to
I
work.
put a game in the chat once.
Did you?
Yeah, it was Astroneer. Yeah, Astroneer.
What's it on?
Xbox. It was on Game Pass. It's
Ooh, Xbox.
the only thing is not the only thing. I feel it's definitely a PC game that ported to Xbox.
Okay.
And some of the controls are fucky because of it. Like there's not a hot. So you have this backpack thingy because you suck up minerals and shit, whatever. But like there's a backpack thingy that you hold your shit in, like an inventory. But to like move them to like your storage and shit is a pain in the dick because you got to use like the right stick and
a pain in the dick in Pal World.
Kinda.
Well, like I play Pal World on my PC with an Xbox controller.
Oh, okay.
Because it's just easier to stream that way.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, I don't know if it's a Pal World glitch or if it's my Xbox controller or what the case is, the controller will disconnect.
Oh, fine.
It's still active and will eventually come back, but as I'm doing inventory, it just stops.
Oh.
And only inventory. It doesn't stop any other time in the fucking game.
Got a bug?
It could be, and maybe it's just for the PC version.
Buggy bug?
I have not run into this issue, so I can't confirm or deny. But
That'll be a Monday exclusive game because I'm not playing that more than once now.
Okay, well that's fair. So again, I may look into more games.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah, Minecraft Monday or not Minecraft. Oh my God! Maybe we'll play Minecraft again. No, multiplayer Monday and here on Thursday.
Paying for that server
and anything else you tell me to do, I guess.
Yep. Corey, what you got going on?
Just fucking existing. Fucking Gameathon. Donate, motherfuckers. Go on and donate. Think of the children. Adventureland store. Nothing really. What are we doing on Thursdays?
Oh my God.
Maybe Thursdays. Maybe
You've got to
tonight.
pick a game.
I don't know.
You have to pick a game
Maybe
and a
there'll be
night.
something happening tonight.
Pick a game and pick a night. Right now, Thursdays are relegated to Disney Thursday, so I'm playing
Disney
Kingdom
Thursday.
Hearts.
Oh.
But I will move that if you want to do a multiplayer name. Whatever night works for you, Princess.
I like a floating night.
No, fuck you and your floating nights.
I like a floating
Schedules is how you promote,
No!
and it's easier to promote rather than like, oh, who knows who the fuck's going to show up.
Just living by a whim, you know, wherever the wind takes her, that's where she shows.
All right, well, back over here to where organization and structure exists. Sundays, I play Pokemon Legends ZA, and I'm doing the DLC right now for the Mega Dimensions. Thursdays are Kingdom Hearts. We're doing Disney Thursdays as we lead into the Gameathon. Fridays is an open multiplayer night that she may or may not pick the game for. And like Frank said, Mondays are Pal World. So I'm streaming Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday, and to give you guys some variety, I'm trying to bring in multiplayers on Monday and Friday. Or maybe Thursday. She needs to get her shit together. Other than that, the big announcement we have, and probably should have led with this in the beginning of the episode, January 24th, we will be doing a live monthly protocol from the Adventureland store at the Gloucester County outlets. So us three will be involved. Other PPP crew and faces will appear. People from Adventureland will appear. And this will be a thing going forward monthly, not only leading to the Gameathon, which we're doing day 2 from the store, but beyond. So as we grow our partnership with Adventureland Store, we will be doing a monthly show there once a month on a Saturday night, kicking off at 7, running till probably 9.
Kick us out, or we run out of things to talk about.
Yeah, pretty much. But we have a whole structure. We actually wrote the first episode, and by wrote, we have a rough outline of what we're going to do and structure of how we're going to roll it.
But it's on paper, so it counts.
It's on paper. It counts. It's the most organization we've done into something that isn't the Game-a-thon. So, January 24th, either tune in at twitch.tv/Basement Protocol to see us three and other surprise guests and faces, or come out to Adventureland Store. Like I said, they're open till 9 on Saturday, and we will be there at kicking off the stream at 6. We'll probably be there a little bit earlier to set up, but come out, hang out, and January 24th is the January date for our protocol. We're doing New Year, New Heroes as the monthly protocol for January. The Game-a-thon, April 10th to the 12th. The 10th and the 12th will be live, twitch.tv/Basement Protocol from BPP Studios, but Day 2 will also be at Adventureland Store, where we'll be running from open to close at the store. Playing video games and donations. We'll have prizes announced at some point and schedules hopefully by the end of the month. And just donate. The donation link is live. You can find it on our socials. You can also find it on basementprotocolproductions.com.
Yeah, I think studies show donating to things will fight seasonal depression.
It does.
I think so.
It makes you feel good. And if you have a karma bank, the more money you put into it, the bigger dick you can be through the rest of the year. That's how we operate.
And kick more babies.
Yep. Kick more babies, shoot people in the face, whatever you want to do, whatever your thing is. We've got Jersey Fanatics back on Wednesdays. Maybe there was a new episode yesterday. Who knows if seasonal depression got that fucking host. And then Fridays are For Real Convos. Should be a new episode tomorrow. And I think literally the episode's called Trisha's Favorites.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're never gonna hide it anymore.
Just whatever.
Whatever she wants to do. Content is content. And hopefully more projects on the horizon with BPP. But that's everything. Facebook.com/Basement Protocol Productions to get everything we're doing. And we have a TikTok, the BPP official. So there it is. So I've been Chris the Dace Man Dace. He's been Frank Ward. Yeah. She's been Cori. Remember, Basement Dollars, stick to the protocol, and we will see you next week.